What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at inform Ansu Fati. We've managed to get him on a pack, so very happy with that, and we've kind of just halved the team down the middle really so far. We did get Llorente as well, who is a very nice player. His price range is absolutely mad. Oh, it's gone down even worse. He was 120k price range, which I thought was just absurd. We've got 150k for Ansu Fati's top price. He's roughly going in at about 30 to 35 just straight off the bat. I feel like he could go up more, potentially with the player of the month for La Liga, if it requires a player of the month and an inform, with the La Liga. Potentially he could go up. I don't know if he would necessarily go up, but it depends on, obviously, what players you need, what sort of clubs, nations, all of that. Being a Spanish left mid in his former club, there is a good chance that that could happen if Suarez does get the player of the month, but I don't know if they'll go potentially with the Atletico side of it. I'd imagine they'd do a bit of both. 2 SBCs, 1 Atletico, 1 Barca. I would say that would be fair enough. We have kind of like just slotted him in together. We've got a makeshift defense right here. And to be honest, he looks all right. A 4-star, 4-star. 30k for a first in form. He's got an outside of the foot trait as his only trait that bothers us. We've got 91 acceleration with 88 sprint speed, which I'm glad to see what a 90 pace player will look like, because we've kind of dealt with a few 80s, a few 70s right now. I'm interested to see what the real fast players do. He's got shooting wise is average at best. Obviously, being a left mid, I'm not expecting him to do too much there. But with this finisher chem style, he does get a plus 15, which would be very nice if we wanted to kind of push him up into that attacking role. And then we do get a bit of dribbling on him as well. Taking his agility up to 99, taking his balance up to 92, but then obviously not getting any composure, which at 77 definitely can do at the start of the game. But I think as we get a few weeks in, I'd say that potentially could lose out a little bit. And I'd say you'd be looking at 80 plus at the very least. That's just from my point of view from the start of games and start of all of the FIFAs. It moves up pretty quickly, and then you're looking at the 80 to 90. As then we go into a few promos, we're looking at the 90 plus to have that kind of meta value to them. That's if composure has the big deal that it does in pretty much most of them. It's not necessarily the main meta stat that we're looking at, but it definitely helps in terms of foot champs mainly. You know that they're not going to choke it. We've got no physicals on him, which I think is to be expected, seeing as though he is 5'10", which actually isn't that tiny, to be honest. I just didn't expect it. Being pacey, being a lean build, I expected more stamina, jumping, more than the strength and obviously the aggression. We haven't got no defensive on him, so realistically you don't want him coming back. He's not going to make many challenges. Passing wise, short and long, again average. I'm just feeling like he's going to be that speed demon down the wing. Hopefully the crossing will work for him. What is his crossing, in fact? 75. He's going to be more of a cut-in kind of player, I think. He is right-footed on the left-hand side, so cutting in and going for maybe that finesse, going for that outside of the foot would actually be a nice move for him. So let's move into the game and see how Ansu does. Again, Ansu on the ball straight off the bat. Get that pass in. He's going to find him. Oh, he's kept it. Oh, it's a lovely ball in. Oh, that is a lovely challenge from him. Nicks it away as I go for that finesse. Oh, into Ansu. Oh, I had it. I'm still learning the dribbling on it. It's a little bit different in comparison to other FIFAs. But obviously, it just takes a little bit of time to adjust, which we should get through. We've got Ansu going in with a fake. Oh, I was hoping he was going for a challenge then. Stopping it dead seems to be quite a nice little move right there. But you've got to really plan where you're going next, really. Otherwise, the defenders are really sharp to be on it this time. Ansu winning it back nicely there. I'm still waiting to kind of see him go down the wing fully. It seems like defenders, and especially this guy's got quite a nice team, they seem to be quite quick to be able to catch up with him already. Ansu again, linking up nicely. We've got him. Got him on his left foot. Go for the near post. Just testing out the shots. I've still not perfected the meta yet, or really know what sort of shots are kind of like the real one to go to now. Because obviously we had the near post OP all the time. That's a cracking ball. But now it's completely different. The kind of meta is completely changed. I mean, it's just finding what shot does the best. cracking play. We've got, who's that going on the overlap? I didn't want it to Richarlison, but he's going to go for the shot anyway, just to try and get it in. I didn't know if I was offside, but lovely passing down that wing there. Ansu managing to get onto it, gets the cross in, almost finding Richarlison's head there. Who was that? Aspilicueta with a ball in right there. Big header again. Oh, it's a cracking ball into Llorente. Llorente going for the shot. Into Ansu. Gonna get the assist with Richarlison. That's what we want to see. Bring it back to 2-2. I have whacked Ansu up front just to see what he's like as a striker. Because he's quite quick, I'm not too sure about the wings for him. I really like to see him as that kind of striking element, especially when we have got a finisher chem style, and that actually does get finishing up nowadays. I want to see what that's actually like. Is he onside? No. Good. Oh, Ansu, can he do him? Ah, the pace is too much there. Oh, and he had him. Honestly, that could be the composure doing the work there. It's an absolute cracking run from Richarlison off him. And again, can we find Ansu across? Not quite. Oh, and I've moved the defender out of the way. Go for Fati again. Go the inside. I don't know. I feel like as a left mid, he's not really doing too much. As a left wing, I think it would be definitely a better option. Just because he has that free roam of being a bit more on the attacking side of stuff. Whereas I think as a left mid, I think he's coming back too much. He's really having to have that extra run in him. So I feel like I'm going to go with striker for the rest of this game and see what he's like there. Because I don't know, I'm not a big fan of 4-3-3 at the minute until we start to actually get some players in that actually really can play that role. I like to have that set at the back of the minute so I can get the defending down, I can get the dribbling going, and then we can go from there. Why can't I pass it to the keeper from there? Ansu Fati, can we get the head of John Stones? Go for the little shot. Try it under pressure. See what he can do. That's what we want to see. Big header. Lovely little play. I'm going to try and cut it again. Go one more this time. Back to him. Turn it. Oh, turn it again. Get that one shot. And then we go for the header. I wanted a volley, but we get the header instead. Oh, nearly. Lovely little ball. Is he onside? Kind of cut it back. Not quite. Good block. Lovely. Oh, that's beautiful. A little bit of a drag back there. He gets his first goal for the club. That's very nice. And that's where I want him in. I want him cutting in on that left, really pushing into that box and getting that little bit of a finesse round a keeper. You can't really argue with a shot like that. I would be annoyed if he did miss that because he's literally one-on-one and he's got most of the space of that right side with his right foot. Ansu! Hey, there's two. Gets the little cross across goal there. Lovely stuff. Into Fati. We've gone for a 4-3-3 on this second half of the game. I thought, you know what, we'll try a 4-3-3 as I quite like him as a striker, but I really want to see what that left wing can do as well. See if that formation's anything good in this game because we've not tried it out. I still remember them. Go with the finesse. Okay. Trying to still remember to do the both of the analogs with the drag back. Oh, that's a cracking run from Fati. Can we get the pace on him though? And across. Oh, that's lovely stuff. He gets the ball roll, he gets the pass, and Richarlison finishes it. So going into the overall for our first inform of the reviews of FIFA 21. Don't know what I'm going on with there, but 30. No, I'm going to start again. So going into inform Ansu Fati's overall review. Like I said, he's coming in 30, 40-ish K. Would I expect him to go up? Depending on player of the month. And I think he will go up. He's actually quite a nice player in terms of what he can do on the ball. Oh, they're not. Okay. Well, that's not ready yet, so we can't do that. But I think he will definitely go up in terms of how good he is on the game. He's got great pace, which is always a winner on any game. Pretty much most games like the pace element. It's not always the meta thing, but it definitely helps in any aspect. The dribbling's quite nice. He's got a very, very nice turn on him. So I think that's going to all kind of benefit him in his price. And especially right now, we've only got 10 hours. A lot of people are trading. A lot of people are squad battling. They're not really looking for rivals, foot champ teams. I feel like Ansu will go up. If he was only going to get this in form, then obviously he is going to be quite a rare one, being Team of the Week 1. Normally that is one of, if not the rarest Team of the Week you get, just because by the end of it, either people have normally got extra versions or people have got rid of them by then. No one really gets a Team of the Week 1 by the end of the game. And to be honest, their price does cap off. I feel like he will go up a little bit in terms of price, probably more towards the actual game release. I could see a 40-50k bid on him, depending on, like I said, the real aspect will be that Player of the Month SBC. That could really have a nice impact on him. If it is a Barca inform or you need a Spanish inform, then he is perfect for it. So hopefully we will see something like that. The 4-star, 4-star is nice. I would like the 5-star, 5-star on him. He is quite weak. That is something I'm really noticing. You have got to be quick and sharp with him. That is one thing that I'm really getting used to on this game, is that the passing element of it can be used so well. There were so many motions that was going on. And I feel like down the wing, really, really good on them 1-2s, but he cannot get caught. As soon as you turn and you kind of question where you're going next, that's it. Defenders are straight on you. And that's when you've really got to kind of make that move, pass it on. He can have that recovery of the pass. We can see it in the animation that even if they've taken that step back, they can still kick it away. I've seen the animation. There's some nice animations in the game, and I'm actually really enjoying the new game feel. Obviously, we'll see how long it lasts. Obviously, with the good links, Alba, going to be a great one. Williams, Anaki, a solid one right there. And a bit of Pjanic, the new transferred Barca lad. Some good links right there. Looking at, obviously, the kind of the pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending, physical aspects, 10, 7, 6.5, 7, 3, and 5. The physical, I've put a little bit higher than I thought. I feel like it's average. I feel like I'm over-exaggerating a little bit, just because it's a new game to me. I reckon give it a few more games, give it maybe another day, I'll probably have a different opinion. So I'm kind of bumping it up. I was going to put it 4 before I knocked the mic. I was going to put it 4, but I thought, you know what? I'm probably over-exaggerating with him. I feel like he's not a bad physical player, but it's getting caught on the ball quite a lot. And that, I could suppose, is anybody. As soon as you get caught, that's it. No matter if you're the best player in the world or not. If you're a winger, predominantly you don't have much physical. That's just naturally how that works in any FIFA. Predominantly they're faster. That's it. In terms of overall rating, I'm giving him a 7.5. I feel like there's better out there. For the price of him right now, I think it's a nice price. I don't think 30k is too much to ask for him. But obviously he will kind of rise up as we go along. And then as soon as he's out of packs as well, potentially we could see if we get, say, an Inaki Williams, for instance, in that striker in form, that could raise his price as well for the linkage right there. So hopefully we can see him. I'm going to keep him for a little bit and see how he goes. He linked up really well with obviously the La Liga players we had in the team, and to be honest, scored a few goals. We tried him in left wing, tried him in left mid, tried him in striker. I feel like left wing was second in my opinion. I really liked him as a striker. I feel like he got on the ball more. He was able to do a little bit more than the wing, because there's a bit more space with how I'm trying to pass it. I'm going in for that. Give me the ball, do a turn, get the shot off. That's all I want him for. Running down the wings is nice, but there is already quite a few decent right backs and left backs with that pace element. We saw Yedlin in one of them. He's already got 80, 90 pace. He's going to keep up with him. So that pace element is then kind of squashed, and then it's all about the passing and moving. And obviously he does that pretty well. In terms of his passing, I feel like it's good, but I feel like it's average at best. Crossing, I didn't really rate. I felt like he was better at cutting in, and that's something that I like him as a striker, because he doesn't have that crossing. You could whack someone else potentially on that left mid role and kind of swap him out as such. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of Ansu Fati if you've got him. And again, keep the requests coming in. I am trying to kind of make sure that I'm hitting all areas. I will be doing so many reviews coming up, so definitely stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and see you for the next one. Peace.